Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. It is November, is it the 10th?
Yeah.
November 10th. Sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. Day just got away from me. And sometimes I find I don't have something to talk about every day. So, you'll at least get one every other day, sometimes every day. Um, uh, so it is Thursday, November 10th, probably about 8:30 or so. We just got up from taking an impromptu nap. We were tired. We got up super early. We only had about 3 hours sleep, or I had, and but I was ready for the day, and we had errands to run and stuff, so we got ready and we ran errands. We went and got prescriptions, which be ready for a little bit of a rant at the end of this video because I'm just a little unhappy about our Medicare system. But anyway, let me see. So Wednesday was supposed to be short goals, long goals, or new recipes. Don't have any new recipes really. Short goals is to keep getting healthier, and we're working on that. And long range goals are the same as they have been. Today we're talking about health. So health is great. I don't have an infection anymore in my leg or anything. I'm continuing to exercise and eat right. And but you know what? This time, I don't beat myself up if we have something like we did stop and get a Pizza Hut pizza today. And of course, we have leftovers, and we don't do that very often. But it was like $12.80 was tax for the pizza. Um, but if we really want to have something for just a meal within reason, then I will. And so it's a slower weight loss, but it's where I feel more content. I don't feel deprived. And with previous ones before this, I like shining my eyes. I feel like I'm being interrogated. Previous ones, you felt very deprived. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit. Now I can't see it all. You see if I can move this some. Now I really can't see it all. Anyway, I'll get used to it, right? So that's what we're doing there. For the most part, my blood glucose numbers have been really good, except for this morning it was really high. I mean, it was 196. I still don't understand why. And I even retook it. But I think I backed off too much on the insulin because I was getting too low in the morning. So, and it will fluctuate a lot because I've been trying to get up earlier as opposed to getting up like at 1 or 2 in the afternoon, honestly. So I've been getting up earlier, so that means I'm testing earlier. So, but overall, my number remains around about 110. So, something that you always have to think about, what did you have the night before, or something that would make the numbers higher. But I achieved one of my goals today, which was we go to City Lake Park, and they have benches all over, and they also have these piers where you can feed the ducks from. Well, my goal had always been, a particular part that we always park at, that I could walk up to the pier someday, and I didn't know if I could ever get there. Well, I did it today. I had Jelly Bean with me, and of course Brad was with it too, and I did it, and I was so happy. So happy. Got to see ducks swim by super close and stuff. It was a beautiful fall day. You couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day. The temperature was just like, even if you were walking, you weren't getting overheated. It was a gentle breeze, and like leaves were fluttering down and merrily skipping down the path themselves, and the fall colors and the fall scents and stuff. It was beautiful. It felt like a magical, They are putting out all the Christmas lights and stuff out at the park. They really decorate beautifully. Look, where part of it is you feel like you're driving in a tunnel, and all these lit displays and stuff. It is beautiful. So that made me excited too. We did order a few days ago a new Christmas tree. Now we already have 4 Christmas trees, I think. two of the pop-up ones we bought last year. You know, and then we have a full-size one, and then we have a one that's it's made to be a tabletop, but it's still a pretty full, wide one. I just don't really want to mess with a Christmas tree, honestly. I love the look of a Christmas tree, but I hate decorating them. I always hate decorating them. I just wanted a simple one. So Brad found this one that was massively on sale on Amazon, and it's like $20, and it's one where it has ornaments already on it that they light up themselves, so you don't have to mess with anything. So we decided to go ahead and get that one. It'll sit right on our counter in between our front room and kitchen, so it'll be good. What am I going to do with the other Christmas trees? I'm not sure, because they're fairly new. I think I would like to keep my black one, just because I like black. The full-size one, I'm not sure. I probably will end up donating it. I really will, you know. So, and the other ones are just a couple pop-up ones. They could even go outside if I wanted them to. Actually, they're made more. They have like these green shimmery spiders on them too. I could use them next year for Halloween outside, and I might do that. I might do that, definitely. So, I think that's what we're going to do on that. You know, the dogs are getting ready to be fed. Brad's health is good. He's feeling really good. I was watching him walk into where we get our prescriptions at. And, you know, he is so much smaller than he used to be. And he is walking so much better. You know, so, you know, that's great. He really counts a lot of that on riding the bike. I did not ride the bike today since I did my walk. I still need to do my arm exercises so my shoulder doesn't freeze up on me. If I don't do my arm exercises every day, that shoulder's going to freeze up. We did pick up and have coming a inexpensive set of kettlebells. I've been thinking about getting some for a while. And because the thing I like is I have fixed weights, but I only have 3 and a 5 pound. You know, because we had a massive amount of exercise equipment back in Wyoming. Of course, we did not bring it with us. We have dumbbells, you know, where you can put the different weights on them, and Brad uses those, but that's a pain for me because I have to strip them off for his thing, and then I've got to have another set because, you know, I'm going to do my reps, and I'm going to do a rep of 10, and then I'm going to do a rep of 6 after that with an increased weight normally. So that's kind of a pain, and I just like a fixed one, and I've been thinking about the kettlebells for a while, and so I found a set that was like $35, but it's for the 10, the 15, and the 20, because my fixed weights I already have are 3 and 5, so that'll work out well. That'll be, you know, really all the weight I probably need for a really long time. So, you know, that's really good. You know, it's one of each, but that's all I need. And I'm very selective on picking up too much weightlifting equipment or exercise equipment in general because we have a very small area to work with, and I don't want to buy stuff that's not going to be used. I absolutely don't want to buy stuff that's not going to be used. So, you know, this will work. I'm very happy about this. So, this is going to be a rant part, so if you guys don't want to hear a rant part, please go ahead and skip off now. I am so frustrated and mad in general about Medicare. Now, Brad was forced when he became eligible, which was 2 years after he got disability, that he had to go on Medicare. Not given a choice. He was like, I'll keep paying my private pay insurance, which was Blue Shield, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. And they said, no, you can't. You have to go on Medicare. So they end up costing us more than our current insurance. Okay, we swallow that. Then, you know, he had to get the supplemental part C and D, and okay, we'll swallow that. Now his prescriptions for him are about triple what they were. triple what they were. That's really hard. And I mean, those of us on a fixed income, that's really hard. And it makes you mad. Because you're not given a choice. And you're like, I thought I would be given a choice. What did they care as long as he had insurance? You know? But no, he was not given a choice. And it's just like, I was so shocked yesterday because he called to get the total for me. And I used the money from the painting, you know, for the prescription. And when they gave the total, I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, wow. So, like so many other people that are getting up there in age, you have to sit there and decide what medications you're still going to take, what medications you're not going to take, and then you weigh the consequences if you don't take it. Now, we've already gotten off of a lot of medications just because we don't want to be taking a ton of medications, right? That's why we work so hard on our lifestyle, you know, but then when you're not given a choice on the ones that you have to have, like your diabetic medications and stuff, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. So, yeah, I was not thrilled yesterday about that at all, you know. So, picked up the prescription today, and it's like, I was talking about yesterday not being given a choice to go on your Medicare, and then
Yeah.
your medication has gone about triple in price.
Well, not only that, but our healthcare coverage went up by about $150 a month.
Yeah. So when you equal all that out, I mean, we're out a good $450 a month all of a sudden.
Yep.
It's like bam, and that's like, okay.
Yeah.
There goes anything, you know,
Yep.
and I know everybody's going through it. So,
Oh yeah, we're not.
But I'm just telling them our story, and it's like I was fit to be tied yesterday for a while. I vented. You know, but then in the end we decided to get all the medications anyway because we have to have them. You know, if he goes off part of his diabetes medication, you're not going to feel near as good and your numbers aren't going to be as low.
Yep.
And we can't have that. You have to weigh taking the medication to possibly ending up in the hospital. So, but yeah, I don't feel like it's right at all. I mean, you know. And another thing that really bothers me about our healthcare system in general, and I know a lot of you guys could go on about it too, is, and I always say that I think dental should be included with your general health because it definitely can affect your general health. And also sometimes they can tell that you've got something more majorly going on when they're doing a dental exam that you're not, in health-wise, that you're not aware of. But I think vision should be included too. It's kind of nice that you really do need to be able to see. You know, and also your hearing. I think hearing should be included too. Why are we not just including all of those in your general health? If your doctor is doing a physical, sometimes he'll check your eyes, he'll check your ears, you know, he'll look in your mouth, you know. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, you got a mouthful of rotten teeth. Sorry, there's nothing for you out there. Oh, sorry, you can't really hear. I'm sorry. Like, I would love to. Now there's new technology. There are hearing aids that could help me. And I would hear things I've never heard. I can't afford hearing aids. There's no way. Those things are so expensive. And to take the chance that I might be able to hear better, you know, I might be able to hear things I've never heard. You know, so I figure, well, I've never heard it. I'm not going to worry about it. You know, and as I age, I lose more hearing, and so does Brad, and pretty soon we're going to be like, eh! You know, we'll be writing each other notes, and then hope we can read them, right?
Yep.
But, yeah, yesterday I was like, ugh. Yeah, we laid on the bed and cuddled with the dog, cuddled with each other, and then we took a nap.
Yep.
It was a good day. It was a great day.
It was.
Charlie and Nixie were mad at us by the time we got home because we'd taken a little bit. We'd taken Jelly Bean and stuff, but then they forgave us. We cuddled with them and begged their forgiveness and everything, wooed them, and You know, Charlie was the first one to break. He was the first one to start his groan-on and being silly and rolling all over the bed, being a big silly dog. And then Nixie broke too. She, it took her longer, but my goal is to get strong enough that I can take Nixie with me, and then eventually strong enough and find the right kind of harness or whatever that we'll be able to take Charlie. But we have to be strong enough and be stable enough on our feet to be able to do that. Because him dragging us along and our face, hitting all the gravel and stuff, no. But yeah.
Yeah.
Good day. We haven't gone grocery shopping yet. But,
Yeah.
You get paid. You pay what you have to pay, and then you get what you need to get. You get what you have to get from Amazon, not what you want to get, but what you have to get. Well, I didn't have to get the Christmas tree, but we both wanted to get a different type of Christmas tree that was just easier and smaller. Yep. We didn't want to not do a Christmas tree. And the ornaments and stuff, I'm going to put them in a nice glass bowl. And I might throw some lights in among them and then light it up. It'll be very pretty. But you get what you have to get, like furnace filters and stuff. And, then you wait to pay the rest of the bills and see how you stand. Right?
Yep.
Yep,
that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just grateful that we are able to get all our scripts because, I've heard you and I both heard for so many years about people as they get older, they can't afford all their prescriptions, so they end up either reducing how much they take, or they don't. They pick and choose what scripts they can afford, and we've had to do that.
Yeah, and I can see now where it happens. You find somebody who's even a lot older than us, and they're taking half doses.
Yep.
Because and sometimes you just feel like maybe you're being overdosed by your doctor or something. And we are going to have to go down to 1 milligram on the Ozempic because they still have it. They can't get the 2 milligram in, but it's okay. We'll handle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And one of the things I get a little grumpy about, and I try not to let it show, it's because in the way of healthcare, we would be better off with healthcare if we were inmates.
Yeah. I know. And we'd be able to get our teeth done.
Mm-hmm.
And eyeglasses, possibly hearing. I don't know about the hearing.
I don't know either.
Yeah. It does. There does need to be a reform. Definitely. But it's life, and you manage to just make some more cutbacks. Which we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And not much more we can cut back. I know you guys feel the same way.
Yeah.
Main thing is Brad's going to be hunting harder for better, like, meat prices and stuff. And just general prices. And that's really good, because sometimes we'll be sitting side by side and we'll be looking at something like, say, the kettlebells that we wanted to get. So he was looking on Amazon, or on Walmart, and I'm looking on Amazon. And even meat prices and stuff. We'll pull up, like, Piggly Wiggly. We'll pull up Harris Teeter, Food Lion, wherever else, and we'll compare meat prices. I call him, it's time to meet up.
Yeah.
Because he usually buys our meat. He's very good at it. Worked in a grocery store for 34 years. He probably knows some of the ins and outs and stuff. And, that way too, because I don't always keep up with what stuff costs per pound meat-wise. He doesn't want me to see a sticker shock and stuff on some of this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. For the most part with meat, we're just eating chicken and hamburger.
Yeah, mainly chicken.
Yeah, mainly chicken. We will buy, they do have bone-in pork butts, and right now the price is a little higher than I prefer to pay.
I thought you liked the boneless.
Well, I like the boneless, but it's like twice as much money.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And actually, I do like, especially if I'm going to use it for sausage, I do like
Yeah.
the bone-in because it does have more fat, which
Right,
works
yeah.
out better for sausage.
Yeah. Because we'll make our own sausage, which is a way to cut down your food costs, is if you have a grinder and stuff, and you buy a pork butt, last time that we made sausage, what happened was I was cutting up a ham at the same time. So we could take the fat from the ham, and he was grinding sausage. That's the most economical way, and you can flavor it exactly how you want, which is nice. We're due to do that again. We haven't done it in a while. But we don't eat near as much beef as we used to. I would love to have a good steak, but I can't afford the price of a ribeye. It's like, I like a good, nice, thick ribeye. But someday that'll happen.
Yep.
Whatever's meant to be is meant to be. Everybody's going through this.
Yep.
And all we can do is share ideas and ways to do that. I want to thank Kathy, my dear friend Kathy. It's kind of like almost a mentor to me. And I had shared with her yesterday that Brad's medications were about triple what they used to be. And she had suggested to call the pharmacy company and talk with them, and Brad did, and there's some kind of application that you can send in and for reduced cost on his Ozempic, and so they're going to do that. It kind of shocked me. It's old form school. They're sending an application paper-wise, and then you got to send it back. But so we'll see. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. Like I said, we're going to be doing the 1 milligram Ozempic because they cannot get the 2 milligram in still. So it is what it is, and we'll handle it. We'll handle it how we need to. I'm not real worried if I'm hungrier because I know the type of foods to eat if I'm hungry. Because this ain't our first rodeo with losing weight. So I know what foods I can still eat and what I can't. It's just a matter of discipline. I do really like what the Ozempic does for my diabetes. It makes it a lot easier to control. But we'll get that handled too.
Yep.
That's all you can do in life. You just handle what comes your way.
Mm-hmm.
With some smile and grace, hopefully. Did you feed the pups?
I did.
Okay. Are you going to feed us?
I am.
I'm really getting kind of rather hungry.
Okay.
Okay. What?
Okay.
You just wanted to finish. Wait until
yeah.
Well, you're not sitting close enough. They think I'm talking to air.
Hi.
So anyway, that's all we got going on. No, you come back.
Okay. Ease around the corner.
Scoot over. Woo! Come on.
And you talked about our trip out to City Lake Park.
Yeah. How beautiful it was and stuff.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Jellybean had to stop every couple of inches almost to squat again. Sometimes with an invisible pee. And no, it's not like there's anything wrong with her. She thinks she's marking her territory is what it is. But see, her little body only has so much pee in it. So, pretty soon after that, she'd dry, but we're still marking our territory. That's the weirdest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do that for a little bit, and then she'll run around like everything's good.
Well, and when we got to that pier where they want you to feed the birds, and we were sitting down and just kind of enjoying everything, and was it a mother and daughter or was it grandmother and?
Oh, I don't know.
But I think it was a mother and daughter. They came walking by, and when they came up on us, Jellybean was out there just wagging her tail and grinning big and everything. And then we were sitting on the edge of a big wooden planter. They've got a tree and they've got the mulch and everything.
It's made to sit on benches all around it.
And then they went past the planter, and Jellybean went around the other side, and all of a sudden she just didn't like whatever they were doing.
Well, I think what it is, honestly, because I didn't pay attention to her. I think, more than I think about it, I think it's because it wasn't until they actually walked past where they couldn't, and where she thought they couldn't see her now, and then we barked a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think it was she wasn't happy that they didn't acknowledge her.
Well, and when she barked, that poor little girl just
Oh, I
about
know.
launched.
I know, poor thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was funny. But she was exhausted by the time we got home.
Yeah.
She still has been.
Yeah.
She's been exhausted. She gets home from these little outings, whether Brad takes her for a walk or I take her for a walk. Y'all, that has been such a long-time goal of mine, man, to be able to take my dog for a walk. It felt just so wonderful. And I'm just going to keep each time. They have benches all over this trail, which is wonderful for me. Because I'm the type of person, if I'm going for a walk, I almost start to panic because I think, oh, there's no place to sit down if I get too tired. I do better with, okay, I set my sights on the next bench. Then I'm like, oh, I think I can go to the next bench. And so I'm just going to keep increasing it,
Mm-hmm.
and, I've got to wear better shoes next time. I was actually wearing my slippers. I don't know what was habit.
Yeah.
To not think I was going to be going anywhere. So,
But I was really proud of you, how well you did. You had to slow down and wait for me.
I don't mind doing that at all.
I know,
honey.
sweetie.
Okay, I don't want you to go faster than you can go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to go a certain speed or else, I kind of got to propel myself forward.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
So, but anyway, it's been a really good day. It was very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make hamburger patties and vegetables for our dinner tonight, or mine anyway. Are you having that?
I'm not sure yet or not.
Okay.
Probably.
So, that's about all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay.
I don't know if I'm making a video tomorrow, but Saturday will be show and tell Saturday, so be ready for that. Brad's got some really cool stuff to show you.
Yeah, and I want to finish. I'd like to pour those. I told you what else I was going to pour on those last that are in the molds.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to pour those tonight so they will be ready to show Saturday morning.
Well, I thought we wouldn't watch TV together
Okay.
tonight because, I need to have you fix that shaver though.
Okay.
You just got to put it back together or something?
Yeah, I might need your help because with the handshakes, I'm having a problem getting the screws in, and
Okay.
so I'll show you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
You can do more than you think you can, but I will certainly help.
Okay.
Together we'll get whatever we have to get done. Okay.
Yes, we will.
But I don't want you to think less of yourself because you have handshakes.
No.
Sometimes it's pretty interesting. If I ask you to pull on my arm and his hand is shaking, it's like a whole massage while he's doing it.
Yeah.
The other night, though, I asked him to pull up on my neck if that nerve pinches really bad and it sends all the way down to my fingertip. I need him to actually pull up on my head and hold it for, like 30 seconds. Well, his hands were shaking so bad. The one is like... It was.
I know.
I didn't laugh at the time, though.
No.
But it was funny. It was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyway, that's all I got for today and all he has for today. I hope you guys had a great day. Oh, real quick. Adventures with Purpose. Most of the members have now resigned. And so they say they just morally can't, stay in that organization. So, I've subscribed to every one of their channels of those that have resigned. They have our full support.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope you guys had a great day. If not, and you live somewhere where you can get outside and enjoy the beautiful fall weather, please do so. Feel bad for the people that can't. Like, Wyoming got a good coat of snow, and it's like 12 degrees and stuff. I mean, so I don't miss that. I do not miss that.
No.
So, anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Please share with your friends. I want to welcome those of you that are new. You never know what you get with us. Remember, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And do something nice for somebody else, and then do something nice for yourself. And as always, everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.